Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if, or mostly, I'm here with mostly.
What is up? Singularity, what is? Um, I tried to record a video today, but yeah,
So he was,
we ain't talking about it.
he was trying to finally upload after 4 months.
I tried to do it earlier,
After
but
four
then that
months.
video ended up being too long and the audio wasn't there. They would know that some videos have been showing up and then I've canceled them in like the next second.
Why though? Just like upload them and
No
done.
audio.
No audio,
There was no audio.
bruh.
None.
That
Yeah.
okay. I can understand with some of that problem. Okay, but
Now I
most.
have to do it under an hour now.
No, you gotta do it again.
It
Wait, how
actually
long
30
were
minutes,
they?
but it was like barely even an hour.
It's like around 30 minutes or what?
49.
49? That still sucks.
It still wasn't even complete. I was supposed to go all the way to the state arc.
I see. Okay, well, with that happening, he's going to go after fix that problem or something. But this what if is basically what if Potato, Singular, and Singular went to Jujutsu Kaisen, and we're just going to finish that small bit of part of what's left in season one. Then I go watch Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 later somewhere, whenever. But other than that, let's begin. Do you want me to go on with my story part, or do you want to start?
You can start.
Okay. So what happened after Mosi last night? Technically, it was a crazy event that Mosi Nobra, Megami, and Yuji could not sleep from the fact that four Kyoko students and well, two Tokyo students were basically making a lot of ruckus. Now this is where that happened last night, which mostly no one could barely get sleep. Actually, Yuji slept like a rock. He was fine because he has slept through mostly some events when I was kind of being loud when he was sleeping. So of course he slept like a rock. Unlike Nobra and Megami, the next days they slept like trash. But yeah, but not the point. But we go into mostly me kind of was kind of dealing with something. Mostly it was the next day, but of course since the Kyoko student still hasn't left, well technically they did leave, but they didn't fully leave because there was a couple kind of I was still talking to. I was still talking to Maya. Candice was still kind of trying to bother me. Mostly when I mean bother me, trying to F me, but yeah, because technically I was kind of promoted to be special grade since I was basically a threat with domain expansion. And also, Estef managed to just freeze Candace somewhat, while mostly Hayuri was kind of asking me for that blade that I kind of was holding next to me, the Yamato blade, which she was questioning in what exactly it is until I just kind of ignored some of the questions and just said it was a blade that I got random. Yeah, I stole it from a curse user. This is where, I kind of just lied from the fact that one bit of information that was actually technically from my father that I murdered him. But yeah, this is where, Hayuri kind of says, "Can I hold it?" I was like, "Yeah, no." This is where, Maya was kind of hugging me and saying that she's going to miss me and she actually wants me to actually instead leave the school and go to the Kyoko school until I told her I can't because, I'd rather be under the protection of the Saturo. Mostly Gojo, since that motherfucker's still broken. This is where, mostly Maya and Estef, they questioned out if mostly I could actually defeat Gojo. Which I said to my, mostly I said, probably not. I'll probably get my ass kicked, but yeah, not trying that again.
Yeah. We ain't trying to boast no arrogance around here. I just finally should catch up to y'all. Anyways, y'all Kyoto students need to, go. Because, I don't know. I'm supposed to really be here. So just please go on. Bye bye. Sayonara. Bye bye, Jana.
Candace right now appears saying, "Screw you, you fucking short midget. I'm not going anywhere until I fucking get what I want."
Oh, okay. I just pick up a rock and fling it at her head until she gets knocked out.
This is where she's knocked out.
Take your friend.
This is where, well, Estef and Hayuri kind of just sigh and say, "God damn it, we gotta pick her up and drag her out of here." This is where, well, mostly Estef grabs her and just like toss her over her shoulder and just says, "Well, at least she's a little bit lighter than anyone else." This is where, well,
Plus I'm
Hayuri,
5 foot.
huh?
Anyways, and plus I'm 5'7".
I kind of just like look at Dante like, okay, I don't think that was needed to even, whatever. I kind of just say, yeah, you guys are going to have to leave. You see here, Dante, the 15-year-old kid, doesn't really like girls at all.
No, I
Technically.
like females. I just don't like males.
This is where, well, I was like, what's wrong with them? I mean, except for Candace.
Yeah. Let's see, sadistic. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's Gojo and me for real. Well, only when the height of Jujutsu literally awakens inside of me. But anyways, um, yeah, just crazy chicks.
This is where all of them just looks at you, just glares at you, just says, okay, whatever.
Okay, we gone. Bye bye.
They start
So
walking.
yeah, so like next day.
Well, what? Before, well, mostly the next day was mostly a rainy day, but mostly I was walking around the kind of, well, it was mostly rainy day at the night. I couldn't really sleep, so of course I was walking around mostly Jujutsu High Tech, or mostly not Jujutsu High Tech, Jujutsu High. I was just walking around, mostly just wearing black clothing, entirely a black kind of like hoodie with a black, mostly sweatpants and black sandals. I was just walking, hearing music, until someone kind of says, "Oh, hello there, Raikou." This where, well, I ignored him because mostly I didn't really hear him much. This is where, well, the person says, "Aw, you're trying to ignore me." This is where, well, it's none other than Gojo. This is where Gojo kind of just tapped my shoulder. I turn around confusedly, and this is where, well, I just see Gojo. Gojo says, "Hey," this is where, well, which mostly he had his dark shade glasses, and this is where with his eyes kind of crystallized blue, he kind of narrow a little bit. He did say hey, but mostly what he saw in front of himself was mostly completely darkness all around, mostly Raikou. But there's one thing that's actually kind of creepy. All the darkness had eyes. All of them had like these reddish eyes, with mostly Raikou's eyes also being kind of, one of them or both of them being kind of completely red. Until this where, well, mostly Gojo closed his eyes and then opened it back again just to see nothing, just to see completely darkness around mostly Raikou. This is where Raikou was confused and says, do you want something, Gojo Sensei? This is where Gojo says, not really, but guy, you do hear to some very, very, how should I say, depressing ass music. Very emo and edgy ass music. I kind of say, how did you, this is where I realized my earbuds are gone out of my mostly ear, and I was just like, huh? I noticed that Gojo has my phone and my earbuds. I'm like, you mother! This is where, well, mostly Gojo says, aw, what? I'm just looking at your phone. I'm looking at the songs you're listening to. And not gonna lie, they are mostly, almost all of them are edgy as hell. I'm like, that doesn't matter to you. Why the hell are you just taking my shit away? Mr. Gojo says, nothing. I just wanted to talk to you. Since mostly yesterday I actually wanted to talk to you, but you were having your girl problems issue. So, yeah, I didn't want to interrupt that, but Dante wanted to. Which is a meanie. I know that you wanted to kind of have them in your bed, and that's where I just looked at Gojo and just threw something at him. This is where Gojo says, you can't hit me. I was like, first of all, that's quite perverted, but not the point. What exactly do you want to talk about? And can I have my earbuds and phone? This is where he says, fine. He just throws it to me and I catch it. This is where I kind of just look at him and say, what do you want to talk about? Oh, well, I'd rather talk to you the next, mostly the next day, mostly the morning. I just want to talk to you about mostly your father. That's what. The only thing I want to talk to you about. I narrow my eyes and say, I don't have a father. Are you sure about that? I want to talk to you about mostly your father and that sword you have. The sword, well, I kind of narrow my eyes at Gojo, which Gojo just says, oh, come on. Don't worry about Dante, Megami, Yuji, and Nobra. Tomorrow they're going to go, well, on a kind of little mission. But with that mission, you're not going with them. I need to talk to you with mostly those problems, okay? This is where I kind of just, fine. But whatever. We go into the next day while Gojo kind of just gives mostly Dante, Nobra, Megami, and Yuji the kind of missing kind of like murder reports of like people getting killed and they think it's like with the curses or something. But yeah.
Yeah.
Gojo says, okay, well, I will see you all later. Also, mostly Raikou isn't going. Bye bye.
Okay. Y'all ready to go?
Yuji says, hell yeah.
Alright then.
Megami says, whatever, let's go.
Dang, okay. Tough crowd. At least for Megami.
Nobra says,
Nobra.
where are we going? Are we going to Tokyo? Are we going to...
What? I'm sorry, you coming in there.
Okay. She says, are we going to Tokyo? Are we going to like some kind of festival place? Where are we going?
Not really. We just arrived there to a cave in a roadway. I was like, here we are.
Entirely, it's not a cave. They just still are at that kind of like town.
Oh, yeah, town. Okay.
But yeah, mostly that blondish hair girl will be the one who kind of takes you there. I forgot her name. But continue.
Yeah, I don't really remember much about what happens here, but I'm gonna try my best though. So yeah, we just okay, yeah, I don't know about the whole process of getting there. I just remember what happens.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to kind of go on with the storyline a little bit?
Sure.
So mostly the person's name is mostly wait, her name is, wait, let me actually put it in an English translation because I can't fucking read because I'm an idiot. Or that because I'm also tired. A little bit. Akari. So mostly the blonde shirt girl's name is Akari, and Akari kind of shows up to this place to try to investigate about mostly the problem of like people missing and dying, and yeah, just people going missing most of the time. She's been kind of like talking to people, mostly like students. They go to a school, of course. Mostly Megami went to the school because with his sister and other things. But yeah, it's where, well, mostly also Dante went to the school also. When a bunch of like high schoolers who look to be like thugs and other things, or used to look like thugs, kind of appear and says, "Is that Megami and Dante?"
Hello. Nerd.
This is where, well, mostly they say, we're so sorry, Dante, for being in your presence again. Don't hurt us. This is where, well, Megami says, I don't care. Yuji says, what the hell did you two ever do to them?
We don't talk about that.
Megami says, whatever. Yuji says,
No, like, oh, go ahead.
Yuji says, geez, you guys are probably worse than my brother when me and him were in kind of middle school. This is where, well, he remembers a little bit about middle school. This is where he remembers mostly Raikou kind of just punching the shit out of mostly a lot of people and kind of almost killing them. But yeah. Or some of them did went missing, but not the point. But go on.
Well, I was more or less notorious here for people ending up with broken hands.
This is where Yuji kind of grabs his wrist and kind of just like make sure that his wrists aren't broken.
And also legs too.
Yuji then checks his legs. You gotta make sure that everything's fine.
I also get their torso and then their stomach, or even head fractures are kind of known here.
Yuji just
Well,
hides behind Nobra at this point.
yeah. Don't worry, Yuji ain't gonna be you. And watch your back in case you get.
It's where, well, Yuji kind of just like looks behind him and says, okay.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, let's just continue on this quest of ours.
So, okay. So, mostly after you guys talk to the janitor, you guys kind of meet up with Ike, mostly Akira. So, Akira just says, okay, we're going back to Jujutsu High. There's no kind of murder investigation or any of that. This where, well, you guys remember about a girl kind of talking about a bridge, and of course, mostly how people just jump over it, and, well, also being near it or being underneath. Well, yeah, you get the point. And they survive or whatever. And you remember that mostly, well, mostly curses appear at their death. So mostly those who jumped over that bridge or were near it or whatever had either affected a curse to be born near that bridge. So you, mostly Megami, or not Meg, well yeah, Yuji, I think Yuji was the one to actually think about it. So mostly Yuji kind of thought about it and said it to you guys and says, hey guys, what about the bridge? What if we jump over the bridge to kind of go check if there's a cursed spirit, or maybe there's a barrier around here.
Do you want to commit seppuku or something, bro?
You just said no. We get rope. We tie, well, mostly, okay. How about I tie the rope around myself? You guys hold it, and I jump over to see if maybe there's like some kind of barrier around here, where mostly a cursed spirit will be at. Or we can just walk down there to go check the river. Mostly Megami said.
That could also work.
This is where Yuji says, I like my idea better. It would have been much more fun.
Yeah, fine. I guess we'll split up in groups too. How about that?
Nope, because Nobra is not going to be able to hold my weight in. Yeah. Nobra just kind of punches him and says, yeah, you're too heavy. I'm not going to deal with that. This is where Yuji says, ow.
That's like I never understand tomboy women. Anyways, let's proceed.
Okay, so while you guys kind of went down towards the river to check around, this is where, well, most of you guys noticed there is kind of like a dimensional barrier thing that's as a veil. And of course, you kind of guys just walk through this like small little pond, river, or whatever, and now appear into mostly the veil domain where mostly the special grade will be at, or the now born special grade.
Okay.
But yeah, do you remember what happened there? Or what?
Like in the cave, it was
Yeah, it was a
just
cave.
Megumi, right?
And well, mostly, okay. So Megami in like original canon. Let me pause it for a second. Okay. Okay. So while mostly these small kind of groundhogs kind of cursed spirits actually appear, they were actually kind of, well, appearing all over. So of course mostly Dante, Nobra, Yuji, and Megami had to deal with them, just kind of destroying them. Megami had a sword, just kind of cutting them apart. But yeah, Yuji just punched the shit at them using his flames, or also about to use his Shikigami to actually burn through them. Nobra uses her kind of like nails, while Dante uses.
Well, I just stomped the ground and like some of them pop out, and then yeah. Also use vectors to like destroy them.
But yeah.
It just like it's pretty much easy, and I even create like miniature tornadoes.
But this is where, well, while mostly all of that was happening, being destroyed, this is where, well, mostly someone actually grabbed Nobra from like this kind of like darkness, or not darkness, mostly like this like portal or something. And this is where Nobra said, what the? This is where, well, Yuji actually went to go grab her hand. And this is where, well, Yuji said, I'll see you guys later. This is where, well, mostly Megami says, you can go ahead. I will finish here, then Dante.
You sure?
I'm like, yeah, of course I'll be sure. Besides, I gotta catch up and being stronger than you.
just go off and I'm just like, hey, come back, my tomboy and idiot, alright?
But yeah, this is
Uh,
where Megami kind of saw a special grade get born and say, ah, fuck. But we go, before any of that, we go into mostly a kind of POV with mostly Raikou. Raikou is now dealing with mostly Gojo. Gojo is having a small little talk with him. We're basically drinking tea, and I would just kind of narrow my eyes at Gojo. Having one earbud on, and of course one of them off, and this where Gojo kind of just sighs and says, okay, so what am I'm here to talk to you about? First, the sword that you have, the Yamato blade. It is a part of the Gojo family, but not entirely. That's where, well, mostly I look at him and say, so you knew about the blade existence. I did. I just knew that it was with us, mostly the Gojo family, for a while. It's not entirely ours, it's actually from a different ancient place of, I guess, ancient race, or I think an ancient clan, but I can't really remember where it's actually from. But entirely, there's supposed to be 3 blades of that kind of clan. Mostly you have one of them. Well, mostly the Gojo family would have had one of them. It was stolen by a person named Garu, you know, your father. And of course, well, yeah, you now have it. I guess I will let you have it, because entirely that blade is quite powerful. I would say it's the same kind of power as the inverted spear of heaven. I was like, inverted spear of what? This is where he's like, oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna just let you keep the Yamato blade, okay? I look at him and say, okay. Uh, what about, okay, if you're just gonna let me keep it, then why didn't you just why didn't you just tell me when we were in the middle of the night and let me go with the other guys to kind of go on that mission? Well, there's another problem that I actually wanted to talk to you about. Okay, Gojo, what is it? Well, I want to talk to you about mostly your father. I was like, I don't want to talk about this. Oh, well, that's too bad, Gojo said. I look at him and narrow my eyes. Gojo smiles and says, look here. I know that your father was a piece of shit and leaving you and other things, but first we gotta talk about this. Because clearly you still have some issues. I was like, okay, fine. This is where, well, pretty much we talk about what mostly Gojo did with the body. He pretty much still has the body with him. He just doesn't know if he wants, well, he wants me to actually be alone with mostly the dead father, or mostly the dead body of my father. And that's where, well, Gojo says, you can speak your mind out to him and other things. That's where he smiles and walk out. And that's where I just kind of ignore him, thinking that he probably knows about one of my curse abilities. Entirely, I never did mention about this curse ability, but I can actually arise things from the undead. Not many people know about this, but I decided to use some of my darkness capacity, mostly darkness capacity, to summon. This is where I go up to mostly my dead father and just say, arise. This is where, well, the darkness capacity of like arising someone will take so much of my curse energy, but this is where, well, I right now kind of hold out a bit, but this is where, well, I arise my father, and my father kind of opened his eyes. His purplish new eyes. This is where, well, he kind of just says, oh. Hey there, Raikou. I was like, how can you speak? But you're an undead. This is where I kind of step back a little bit. This is where Garu kind of says, oh, don't worry about that. I'm just surprised you actually arise me from the undead. I wasn't expecting you to actually arise me. It's been a couple of days. I was still waiting for you to arise me so we can have a little small chat. This is where he smiles at me. This is where I kind of got unnerved with him. This is where, well, not expecting him to actually be able to talk. This is where, well, I look at him and say, okay, I want to talk to you. I want to know why. Why did you leave my mother? Why did you leave me entirely? This is where, well, he smiles and says, oh, Raikou. The reason why I left your mother is because you were entirely an accident. I wasn't trying to get her pregnant, but entirely she had you, and I really didn't want to raise you. I didn't want to have a weakling as a child, and until I realized what type of child you were later on. I realized I couldn't find you because, well, you were either hiding pretty well or you were just unknown to me. I could not really find you too much. And since, well, I don't really have the eyes of like that Gojo over there, mostly Satoru Gojo, whatever his name is, but I couldn't really find you. But now that you were in this school, I found you and I could actually get the chance to kill you. I was like, but why? I still don't understand. I wanted to kill you because you left me. You basically left me to die out in the streets. I don't understand why you were trying to kill me. You still haven't realized your full potential. You might have activated your domain expansion, and of course it was a domain expansion without no barrier. But you haven't realized your full potential. You need to remove those, what's it called, mostly remove those kind of seals that you have on your body, those oaths that you have. You need to remove them so you can actually use it. Use the full power of your demonic energy. I kind of just stepped back a little bit and I just said, no. I stutter and this is where, well, mostly he smiles and says, oh, did I stutter? Well, you're going to have to use it. Or do you want me to use it? This is where I say, you don't have the power to use it. This is where, well, he smiles and says, oh, but I do. I will make you. This is where, well, I start stepping back a little bit backwards, and this is where, well, he starts stepping forwards and says, you don't really understand your full power. Do you even know about my clan, mostly my own family clan? I say, but aren't you just some curse user that can use curse energy? Nope. My clan is similar to that of the Gojos, but not entirely. We do have similar white hair to theirs, but mostly our hair is silver. But not the point. Our family can, well, transform into monsters, also known as cursed spirits. The more times we break our limits, similar to how your eyes evolve. But not the point. Basically, we adapt to most techniques of curse techniques. Even domain expansions, we can adapt so much faster than anyone. But not the point. We can also turn ourselves into cursed spirits. That's where he goes into a cursed spirit form, which it looks like a humanoid, but it's all black and his eyes are red. And this is where he then transforms back and says, see what I'm talking about? We can somewhat slowly transform into mostly cursed spirits. Mostly we call them monster forms, but not the point. You, on the other hand, is special. You were born from the kind of family of the Kyoyami clan family, but you were also born from my family, making you one of the strongest kind of beings ever. You just won't realize your full potential. You need to get rid of all that selflessness that you have, and kind of put yourself to be really, and I mean really selfish. To surpass your limits, to break it, kill everyone you know. This is where I look at him. This is where before I get to say anything, this is where my mouth was grabbing an instant. I was smashed to the wall. This is where he smiles with such a vicious grin and says, "No, you're not going to just despair. Well, mostly not despair me, disappear me. I'm going to make you say the words to break that oath that you had. Now, say it with me." This is where before he can even say anything, this is where blue energy appears around him and just kind of like mostly pull him towards mostly the wall in an instant. This is where I was shocked and might now stop. Well, mostly I started breathing really hard, and this is where I look up to see Gojo. Gojo says, "You okay, kid?" I was like, "Yeah." This is where I was just shocked to see Gojo right now, terrified. This is where, well, mostly Gojo right now takes off his blindfold and says, "So, Garu, it's been, well, mostly, this is actually technically not the first time we met each other, has it?" Garu scoffs and says, "Well, Gojo, it's been a while." Well, mostly Satoru Gojo. Now if you don't mind me, I need to talk to my child more, and I need you to get away from here, or mostly disappear from my child view in life. Gojo says, "Sorry, but I can't. He's someone who will surpass a lot of things. His potential is limitless, or not limitless entirely, mostly abyss. I will say, but not the point. now disappear. This is where red energy smashes into, well, mostly Garu in an instant, just blowing a hole, and this is where Garu chuckles and says, "You think you can just kill me like that? I can't die. Did you forget that? My son's power literally makes me, well, mostly immortal. Did you just forget that or something? I'm basically already dead." Gojo smiles and says, "Yeah, I knew you were already dead. But who said I can't kill an immortal?" This is where, well, he basically said blue, red. Well, mostly, yeah, you get the point. Just reversal, reversal, not reversal, mostly curse
It's
energy.
like no, it's like curse technique amplification, blue, curse technique reversal, red, and then hollow purple.
Yeah, I keep fucking it up so much, but yeah, he kind of
It's
just
cool.
uh, he kind of just like appears, and his fingers literally a purple hollow, and this is where he kind of launches towards mostly Garu, and Garu's like, fuck, what is this is where he disappears in an instant. This is where the darkness that was holding him up kind of just disappears also. This is where, well, I lose conscious just because how much curse energy that took, but at the same time it made mostly Gato disappear. Gojo said, "Oops. Well, it seems you, I guess, fallen asleep." This is where he then smiles an evil smile and says, "Hey girls, I know that you're there. You've been kind of spying at their mostly I appear here. Or mostly, well, you've been here for a while. You didn't leave, did you?" This is where he looks up to see, well, the doors already kind of did explode with the four girls. Candace, what's it called? Maya, Estef, and even what's it called? Hayuri. In this where, well, they say, "How did you?" This where, well, Gojo says, uh, whatever. You don't need to know on how I noticed, but you can take mostly Raikou to his room, right? And also have fun. Also, Maki, I know you're there. Go check on your sister or mostly Raikou, whoever you like to see. Bye. This is where Gojo disappears with mostly Garu's body, just to kind of burn it so mostly he won't be resurrected or anytime soon. But yeah. But we go into Dante's POV now.
So I get over there and I see well, Nobra and Yuji basically squaring off, trying to get. I just see them running away from the blood user and the freaking weird looking curse dude. I just run up to like, I just dash over and like now because the vector shield is up, the what's that dark skin guy's name? I
I don't
forgot.
remember.
Okay, basically they just reflect at the guy and then kind of stab him in the chest. I was like, okay, yo, what's going on here?
So wait, before I kind of go on, the blood user isn't there. He's actually with mostly Mahito, but not the point.
Oh,
It's mostly the dark skin guy and also that greenish monster thing.
I know. That's yeah, that's the blood user. I don't really know. Is he tan or I don't know.
I think he's 10 somewhere around there.
Okay, I was like, okay, what's happening here? Yep.
Almost. Oh yeah. Yuji kind of says, well, pretty much we kind of ran, and mostly they still ran through that forest and other things and kind of appear on the road. But yeah, that's where. Well, mostly he says, we don't know. We don't even know who exactly these guys are. Dante said.
Okay. This is okay, no information. Well, the only bit of information I have on those those guys is that one of them is a Kama, must be from the Kamo clan. They're manipulating blood.
This is where the guy with mostly tan skin says, "Ah, you must be Dante. Interesting."
Yeah.
I heard that you were basically similar to that of the Gojo family, or you were like a cousins from the Gojo family. Is that true?
And distant relative. But
Uh,
anyways, you impressed so far? After
well,
all, I was able to make your spice come back at you and penetrate you. Okay, no, that's weird.
yes, that's where he says, well, I mean, it did hit me back. But it doesn't matter still. We will have to kill you, sorceress.
Well, hey, that's just the job.
That's where, well,
All
the
right, y'all ready?
green monster kind of says, I'm going to kill them, yeah! That's where Tanniskin says, yeah, let's do it, younger brother of mine.
I was like, dang, y'all siblings. I'm just gonna get heartbroken afterwards.
Don't worry, too bad. We were gonna kill you anyway, first.
Oh, okay. How about we start then? I just like grab I just basically jump over where the steel beams were, well, where the steel parts of the where the road are. That basically like like the stuff that like tells like just like in case the car was gonna like fall off the
Defense?
hill. I just I just grab one of them and just like toss the ground. You just hear oh, and I just throw him at the I throw him at the weird looking green curse guy, and yeah.
He managed to actually dodge it and jump away, and right now rushing straight to Nobra. This is where, well, Nobra says, ah, damn it! Disgusting! This is where, well, she was about to use her kind of nails to try to hit at him until the tannish skin guy says, oh no you don't. This is where he uses blood needles to actually appear. This is where, well, before he can do anything, this is where a flaming black flash actually appear, punching the shit out of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think that creature's name was that hurt. Or wait, you said the green one, right?
Yeah, the tannish guy got hit. Mostly the greenish guy got hit by mostly nails, but yeah.
It's like these hurt. Like, yeah, of course they hurt. Them freaking nails, dog. They're supposed to be used for wood, not skin. Or, well, in this case, I guess you are wood. Mm.
He kind of
Well, that
growls
was
at
me
you.
saying. Hey, anyways. Yeah, so I just grabbed like is there like a stop sign there or something?
I, I think when they kind of go further, when the tannish guy kind of like grabs onto like some guy's truck or something,
Oh, okay.
because you know, let's just say that mostly the greenish guy still kind of dies. However, you kind of wanna.
So I just go ahead and deal with him and be like, enough playing. I just go up to the green guy and just goes ahead and just, so hey, I wonder if a curse's anatomy is the same as a human's. I just place my two fingers inside of there and I was like, oh, it does feel the same. Sorry about this, younger brother or whatever. But you're done for. I just reverses it to blood flow and then it just goes ahead and just blows up.
Well,
And the yeah, I'm filthy. And then, the dark guy says, big brother, little brother. He's like, oh crap. Yeah, and I feel like a piece of crap now.
wait, Dante, can I say one thing? You realize that mostly he's half human, half cursed spirit.
Yeah, but hey, he was, hey, even if so, he would be considered a curse user. So under Jujutsu regulations, he's to be put to death.
This
Either way, he was gonna die.
is where, well, the tannish guy says, no, you bastard! You kill my little brother! He starts sending blood, kind of poison straight towards you, mostly blood needles. Towards mostly Nobra,
And
you, and Yuji.
I just get in front of him and is like, okay, I'll take my punishment this time. And yeah, I just get stabbed. They was like, what the? And Nobara says, what the hell is wrong with you? And Yuji was saying,
What the? I could have. What? Why did he do that?
I just drop my shoulders now, like, well, I did kill his little brother, so I guess I gotta pay for it now.
Uh, uh, that's where Yuji says, but I, I don't under.
Eh, don't sweat it. And then next thing I know, I just get roses, tattoos on my arm, and like, yeah, like, what the heck? What is this?
That's where he says, it's a technique that allows me to control you, but not entirely control you, but to actually be able to detonate you to actually kill you fully.
Oh,
That's
is
what,
this some type of poison?
oh, of course, and you won't be able to use your reverse curse energy to heal yourself.
Oh, okay. Maybe because it's just too potent. So I just go ahead and like reenact my vectors to my personal vectors to push the poison out a bit. I was like, there, now it's not as potent. So I started healing with reverse curse technique. I was like, see,
Huh? How? No, that's impossible.
I mean, yeah, but in my personal in my personal image of a better me, I don't see anything as impossible. After all, Jiu-Jitsu is a sport, and let's just say I might have to get a little crazy. Hey, no, bruh. You
What?
mind dealing with this guy?
Fine, but I need some way to kind of be able to use my doll manipulation.
Oh, bet. How about this? I go ahead and scratch her arm, and then just put my mouth on her hand and just puts the poison in there.
What the? You. Uh,
I'm
what the,
helping you out. Just the roses and flowers. I was like, don't worry. If it doesn't work, I'll heal you.
you better. This is where she starts kind of using her nails to stab into her hand. This is where the guy goes. This is where he said, "How? How?"
Like, and then Nobra says what she says in like canon. What'd she say?
I don't remember. She says,
It
"I'm
was like
able
something
to."
about him being, huh?
Like she says that basically, she has a connection to him now. She can able to use her kind of nails to inflict damage in her and him. I think so.
Yeah, I don't know. Then she was saying something like he was gonna chicken out or something. I don't know. She had a crazy look on her face, but yeah.
Yuji kind of just like sees this and just says, "I feel like, yeah, never mind." This is where mostly Yuji right now hands turn into fire, and this is where his Shikigami actually appears. This is where mostly the flaming dragon says, "What are we going to burn him?" The dragon also became a little bit bigger than the smaller dragon that he's been using. But yeah,
Yeah, and then yeah, Yuji just goes ahead and like, wait, he's dead, right? The
yeah.
Tan guy.
The Tan guy is still alive. He's just getting flicked with damage. This is where
Yeah.
mostly
Hey, y'all wanna go ahead and finish this off?
Yuji says, "Yeah, we got this." This is where the dragon says, "Hell yeah, we got this." Also, the dragon can
And then
talk.
we all just start rushing at the guy, and then we all then hit him with a punch, and then next thing you know, all three of us just hit a black flash. I was like, huh, rare occurrence.
Well, I think that did happen somewhere. Whatever. But this is where that
Yeah.
happens actually killing the Tan guy, which a hole actually appears in his stomach. But yeah, and also got burned alive. But
No,
yeah. Oh, so mostly
I just like get down on my hands and knees and just start like I just start praying, just like just they're siblings. At least they care for each other. So I at least had to respect that. Hopefully, y'all get to the afterlife or wherever side of purgatory or whatever you end up on.
as we're just Yuji just looks at the two brothers and now thinks about mostly him and Raikou and how their situation would have been at if they still stayed as supposed curse users. That's where, well, mostly Yuji says, yeah, they should go somewhere nice, at least. This is where Nobara says, are you going to heal me now?
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay, now lift your arm up
Okay.
and I'll scan your face. All right. So I just this is gonna be a bit painful. Um, so I just put my like fingers inside of her shoulder blade. I was like, "Don't worry." And then she's like, "You better not be trying to cop a feel." Like, oh no, you're definitely not my type. It was like, then she just feels insulted. I was like, "Hey, you the one who said it, not me." And I just freaking make it shoot out of her. I was like, "There you go."
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Anyways,
We go
and
in.
then we see Megumi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, continue.
Okay. We go into, well, from those three happening, we go into Megami still fighting against the special grade, and of course remembering how Gojo tell him to be selfish, more selfish than normal, and this is what, well, he does kind of make an incomplete domain expansion, fighting against the special grade and managing to kick the shit of it and kill it. But yeah, just like original canon. But of course, we go into mostly time skip of mostly Dante, Yuji, and Nobara actually kind of going to see, well, mostly Megami on the floor, tired as shit. He looks like he's dead. But yeah.
Like, yo, you good?
So where, well, mostly he doesn't respond.
I just look at him and was like, I just don't. Hey, wake up, wake up.
Yuji just kind of.
wakes up.
Oh, I was gonna. Never mind. Mostly, yeah. Megami wakes up and says, what? Did you just slap the shit out of me?
I pat you on the face, bruh. I ain't slapping.
Oh, for a second, I thought I got slapped.
Okay.
Whatever. I got the finger. That's where he gives it towards mostly Dante.
Alright.
This is where, well, we go from mostly the blondish hair girl named Akira kind of says, what the hell are you guys doing down there? She's on the bridge, but yeah.
We do what we do, alright?
You guys are annoying. This is where she kind of just said under her breath. While you kind of guys just go back to Jujutsu Kaisen, kind of show up, but...
Tech.
What?
Jujutsu Tech.
Isn't it called Jujutsu High or... what? Was I saying it right?
Jujutsu High. Okay. You said that they go back to Jujutsu Kaisen as if they're going to back to
Damn it. God damn it, I keep fucking this up. Someone in the comments said one time, it's called Jujutsu High, dumbass. I'm like, well, shit. I'm gonna keep fucking it up.
Oh, well, at least I'm here to correct you. Anyways, so, we get back there, we report to Gojo and whatnot.
Gojo has a giant hole in his kind of office. It says, oh, ignore the hole.
Let me guess. It was because of that, Daraiku guy, right?
He says, well, not in, well, maybe?
It is, isn't it?
Yuji says, what the hell did he do? Oh, nothing. Just, you guys can go relax and go to your room.
Actually, in fact, what did you do?
Nothing.
There ain't nothing happening unless you do something.
I didn't do anything. I swear. Oh, well.
I'm just looking at him with this long face like, you think I don't know you?
Well, I might have used hollow purple. Other than that, you guys can go.
Okay. So I just get up. and like, all right, y'all, let's go. And, hey, yo, hear this. The finger. Gojo catches it.
Oh, you guys got a finger. Well, that's good to know. Okay, now we just need the other rest that we need to find. Yeah.
Yep. I
Well,
just close this door and be like, yeah, this ain't gonna, yeah, this needs to be repaired. So,
yeah.
we just head back to our rooms. We'll try to, because I hear a ruckus. And, well, Yuji also heard a ruckus when he was trying to go to his brother's room. Yuji, what do you think going on in there?
Uh, I think bro's training. Yeah, I think he's training. I'm probably not gonna go bother him.
Okay. I just go ahead and say, I just going to, hey, I'm going to do this. And, like, Nobra's like, what are you doing? And Megumi's like, you shouldn't do that. I just going to be like, okay. I'll grab the door and be like, what you do? Uh,
Uh,
bro, he's
uh,
like, huh?
I look at him right now in the middle of mostly having technically fun, and this is where, well, mostly I just look at him and right now make a darkness wall and say, Dante, what the fuck? Close the door,
Man,
damn
I
it.
thought he was trying. I thought he was putting in weights, not freaking just. I don't know, bro. You doing no freaking wisdom burpees like moves or something like that, or planks, or like hip planks or something, like or hip push-ups. I don't know what they call, but hey, I ain't too mad.
I,
And why do it? Is them Kyoto? Is them the Kyoto girls over there?
uh, close the fucking door, goddammit, I already told you.
Is Momo in there?
No, Momo's not here. Maki, well, no, I
Uh,
mean, no one's here. God damn it.
Maki? She there?
No, she's not here. God damn it, just close the goddamn door. I'm trying to use this dart to.
Crazy.
This is where it just like says, I swear to God, Dante, get the fuck out of here before I fucking murder
Yeah,
you.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I closed the door like, okay. So I guess we learned a lesson here. Don't go in somebody's room when they training, alright? And they like, you should learn that yourself. Like I was learning, then like Yuji's just, um, Yuji, you get it?
Uh, no, what were they doing in there? It mostly.
How do you not know what they was doing, bro? You a virgin? Crazy. Anyway,
Aren't you?
oh well.
Uh,
Don't worry, I am too. I just don't care enough.
Megami says, I don't have time to deal with this shit. Well, whatever. He walks away. And of course, well, Nobra says, what? Wait, were they? Did I just see Maya? Wait a minute. This is where,
That's what you think it is.
uh, that, uh, mm, I don't know how I can feel about this.
You jealous or something?
No. She blushes a little bit and kind of just walks into her room, closes it, and says, shut up.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna walk past that room. I better not hear no mac and cheese noises and other shit. Alright.
Shut the.
She said, shut up. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Nails were almost
Alright.
about to smash into you.
Oh, then they just get reflected. I was like, you know that ain't gonna work here. Okay, come on, Yuji. Go your room. Chill, mom.
When you walk into your room, this is where, well, there was actually someone waiting. This is where she says, hey there, Dante.
Look. Mm,
It's none other than Mikasa. It's time for you to die this time.
uh-huh. As if you've gotten any stronger.
Well, who knows? It might have been only a couple of days, but who really knows? This is where, well, she was about to use her lightning railgun until mostly, uh, well, someone actually appeared and it was Gojo. It says, okay, we don't need another kind of break-in. He kind of felt the kind of curse energy. But yeah.
I was like, The same attack won't work on me again.
Gojo say, can you two just get a room far away that isn't destructive and destroying this place? I already have a massive hole in my room, well, mostly office.
I say, whose fault is that?
Uh, a cursed spirit revenge father. Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on that guy.
Okay.
Other than that,
Come on, boy.
you two get out of here. Also, just ignore Raiku's room, okay?
Oh no, we already saw what happened. Well, I don't know about her, but I see.
Mikasa says, I've been hearing it. I don't want to be here that much. But yeah.
Exactly. She's only like 13, dog.
Wait.
Great.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting she's only 13. I keep thinking she's around your age.
Nah, bruh.
So, well, Gojo says, yeah, 13-year-old should not be hearing that. So I'm gonna just delete a couple of your memories if you don't mind. That's where, oh, she said, what do you,
Nah,
this is where she knocked out.
yeah, I was like, well, at least I get a break now. I already had to do one. I don't need her trying to kill me in my sleep.
Gojo sighs and says, hey, um, I mean, at least you, I don't know how to tell you this, but, you're gonna take care of her, right? I'm gonna go back to my room to actually get repairs on my office. Good luck, Auntie. Bye. This is where he teleports.
Okay. I just lift up the guy. I just lift up this. I'll just lift up the kid and just places her on my bed. Just cover over the cover and just sat on my chair. Just watch it. It's like, what am I gonna do with you?
And noises still appeared.
It's like, oh my freaking goodness, bro. Is it? When am I gonna get done? I just hear the noise just picking up, and then I just hear a long freaking moan. I was like, how long am I gonna be hearing this?
This is where 2 hours passed by and it just became silent. While we go into Yuji, Megami, and Nobra, mostly Megami has literally silent headphones. Yuji had also silent headphones. Nobra, well, she was a little further away from all that noise, so of course she just had headphones also, but just watching like mostly shows on her phone. But yeah, like those drama, mostly drama shows or whatever. While the only person that was hearing this was Dante, and mostly Mikasa kind of just managed to cover up her ears. But yeah. This is where I kind of wake up. Well, I tried to get out of the room. I just kind of made it darkness. So they just kind of delivered this note towards Dante and just say, sorry for it. And basically, I'll make it up to you with whatever. But yeah, the darkness will appear, kind of giving you that letter, and yeah.
Sorry.
For the traumatized.
I swear, use the vectors of it just to crumple the paper and throw it out the window. Then next thing you know, Mikasa actually ends up opening up her eyes just a bit more. See me sleep.
She grins, saying, I would kill him, but I want him to see me do it. Yeah, whatever. She falls back asleep, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that was yeah, was that it or?
Yeah, that was it.
No.
Mostly that should be done with season. Wait, let me pull it up then.
All right.
Wait, let's see. that all of it? Because that should be all of it until like season 2 will be the hidden inventory and other things.
Yeah, wait, are we doing hidden inventory or like Jujutsu Kaisen Zero?
Do you want to do Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
Maybe just make it a one shot, but not right now.
Yeah, probably a one shot. Because it already been 1 hour and like 15 seconds or something like that.
An hour 15 seconds.
Yeah, somewhere around there, like a couple seconds, but yeah. But other than that,
Alright.
we're going to end it off here for this part until like season 2, or we do hidden inventory or mostly Jujutsu Kaisen 0, whichever that will be. But
Okay.
yeah,
It may kind of take a little too long, so we gotta just read the manga.
at this point, yeah. I feel like that one guy who told me when Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 appear, you should definitely continue on with all my mostly Jujutsu Kaisen what ifs. Yes, I know. I I did say that. Shut up. Leave me alone. Other
Alright.
than that, yeah, we're gonna leave it off here. But bye.
Yeah, potato.
Potato. Yeah. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and good night.
Potatoes.